What do y'all? This is your boy Share Speaks, man. And now, as we all know and love, I love John Wesley Shipp's Flash, man. I used to watch it back when I was like a little kid. My dad used to always see it. I would always see it on, and I would watch glimpses of it sometimes, and even the whole episodes. But I very vaguely remember them. But John Wesley Shipp, man, to reprise that role, to see him in that suit again, is complete nostalgia, and I just love it. And in this interview, man, he touches on it a lot, man. Tonight, of course, the CW's just aired its 100th episode of The Flash, and it was fucking amazing. You can check my review out on my page, Shaper Speaks. Anytime I'll put a link to that video in the description box below after this video here. In the new interpretation of The Flash reaches 100 episodes, Shipp will don a remarkably similar suit once again, celebrating his successor's landmark and the role he has played in the property and the new show over the years. And Shipp goes on to say, and I quote, "I tell people it took me 20 years to get a 100th episode, and it only took Grant a little over 4 years. So I guess we all know who the fastest man alive is. Of course, Shipp is joking, I think that's pretty funny. And he goes on to say, I quote once more, "It still astounds me that one season of a show that we did 28 years ago still has this much, resonance with the genre fans. I'm glad nobody told me 28 years ago I might not have been able to go on. But from the side of having it done, watching everyone's reaction, it makes my heart very full." End quote. And it should, man. I mean, when you do something nostalgic like this, or just anything outside of whatever you do, it creates you leave your mark. You leave an impact, and some people will never just forget it, man. I think that's just an amazing thing. I think that's an amazing feeling. So that echoes something that series star Grant Gustin told us during a red carpet interview, told comicbook.com during a carpet interview for the Flash's 100th episode, that he thinks he will appreciate more in the future than he does now just how deeply embedded the Flash will be in his life. Now Shipp admits that after more than 20 years as the face of the Flash to many casual fans, he was eager to see what the next guy would do with it. And he has praised Gustin and the show's writers and producers from the start. And that's a great thing, man, to pass the torch on to someone that you really praise, and respect for holding down the torch, holding down the throne, if you will. And he has then become one of the show's biggest advocates in geek circles since he was out there doing the convention circuit while the younger cast were still shooting their first few episodes. And Shipp goes on to say, "I'll tell you, that's partly a gift of the producers, and that they brought me back in the parental role." Shipp said, "I don't think that it would have had the same resonance for me if I had gone back as Jay Garrick. I'm not entirely certain, although I probably would have done that right off. Jumping into another superhero suit on set with a bunch of 20-somethings at my age all these years later gave me pause. But there was something about hooking into Grant's psychology from the very first episode. He knew that I was the Flash, and I knew or had a guess that at what his insecurities and hopes and dreams going forward might be. Now, I was invited back, and it caused me to invest in his success. I was always, from the minute it was announced, invested in his success, because 24 years representing the Flash is a long time. But it caused me to invest in a very personal way, and I couldn't be more delighted." End quote. And I think again, I think that's a delightful thing, man, beyond delightful, and that Shipp is not only is he humble, and grateful for being the Flash for over 20 years, but to see someone take on that mantle and do an equally great job, and who may someday surpass his um, level of nostalgia, if that's possible, is a great thing. I mean, like there's so much I can say about this, man, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the gist. And I hope you guys enjoyed the 100th episode, because I damn sure did, and I will definitely enjoy the crossover event. Like I said, I'll be doing reviews of each one of those damn parts. I'm gonna enjoy it, and you guys will enjoy it, man. This has been your boy Sherry Sweets, man. Make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. This has been, if you guys have any requests as to what videos you guys want to do next, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll be welcome to do them, and I'll gladly do them as well. One love.